How do you pair speakers with amplifiers today? This question comes from Lee in Wilmington, Delaware. Sir Paul, why? Steve Guttenberg said, and I have witnessed how a pair of speakers may dance well with one amplifier, but not another. In the old days, the guy at the hi-fi store could make some recommendations, and you then could listen to them before you bought something. In today's world, with no listening rooms, how does one go about making sure the speakers and the amplifiers pair up or dance well together before you buy? Yeah, well, Steve's right. The dance we're talking about, I call it synergy, is very real. Amplifiers need to be matched to speakers and the systems. Now, most power amplifiers are fine with just about every modern loudspeaker made. So it's not so much that, though we do need to pay attention to the wattage, the headroom, how loud we are planning on playing it, the size of our room, which makes a lot of difference in how loud we're going to be playing it, the kind of music that we like. With those considerations in mind, you should be able to get kind of a feel based on a manufacturer's recommendations on their what their story is, what kind of thing they're telling you all about the amplifier. But actually figuring out if the dance, if the synergy is going to work, the only way I know how to do that is by listening. And you're right, dealers used to provide that service. Not all that great. I mean, let's be honest, most dealers way back when had systems set up of their own choosing. You might have been able to haul in and try different pairs of speakers, sometimes even different amplifiers. It depended on the dealer. I mean, the best dealers would spend all day with you and hook everything up, get it sounding the great. And then still you didn't know because it wasn't in your room, but you got a pretty good feel. And that's pretty much gone away today. That whole dealer model, unfortunately, is gone the way of how many changes have we seen. And there's a number of reasons for it. But my recommendation is always been, and she'll probably always be, there's nothing like taking it home. Really. Because even here in this listening room, our stellar room, if you come up here and visit, which I encourage you to do, you'll hear the stellar stack, and you'll hear it on a pair of speakers that you are likely unfamiliar with. And I'm guessing you're unfamiliar with this room. What does that really tell you? Well, it tells you that, wow, that can be achieved. I heard it happen. I don't know if it's going to work like that at my house, which is why we set up our company and its sales in the United States, at least, to be able to accommodate that. So all you got to do is tell us, hey, here's the amplifier I have, and if you decide you want to have us buy it back from you, we do so at the original price you paid for it. If you go out and sell that amplifier, you're not going to get that on the used market. If you take that amplifier and put it on eBay, you're going to get a tenth of whatever it cost. We'll give you full price as a trade-in on that amplifier, and you don't have to send it in. No, we give it to you up front, and then you try it out and compare it at home. You decide. It either works or it doesn't work. And if it does work, which we certainly hope it does, send it back, send the trade back, and we're done. If it doesn't, send that amp back. Now, we're not the only game in town, obviously. And not many companies do this. So if you're interested in an amplifier from a company that does not offer this service to you, the only other thing I can recommend is word of mouth, the forums, reviews, and you take a guess. You take a wild guess and hope. But I wouldn't do business anymore with companies that aren't willing to let you try something at home. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, one of the reasons I buy and pay a little more to Amazon for my purchases when I buy, this or that, is because Amazon takes back whatever I don't like without asking me any questions, right? To me, that's a big deal. And it makes online shopping or a phone call shopping really pleasurable. So, last piece of advice, call us. Even if you're not interested in PS Audio, call us. We have our audio folks here are happy to talk to people. Hey, I'm thinking about this amp. I can't really afford yours right now, maybe later, but what do you think? And they've got years of experience, and they can and will help you. So call us, email us, and good luck out there. I know it's hard. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Okay. Thanks for asking. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.